Welcome to my play analysis training video. In this video, I want to talk about how to analyze your play. Analyzing your play is super important for looking at yourself in an honest way, looking at your mistakes, and hopefully you can build, especially if it's a mistake you keep making over and over again, you can build some good habits around countering those mistakes. For example, I used to get tunnel vision very, very bad. So I built some safeguards where I scroll into zoom, fire, scroll out, look around, scroll back in. Right? So that helps me. And you could have your own different issues or whatever, but things you need to look at when you're self-analyzing is your positioning. Were you too aggressive? Were you too passive? Were your shots on the right targets? Were you looking at the mini-map? These kind of things are all important. And so on. So if we look at this game here, we have a group of 3 VFMs together. Okay? A good little wolf pack. Now what happens to this wolf pack, and I think this is a problem within our team. We have guys, including myself, that we just haven't played together enough in PvP to learn these situations, but you can see that I have now broken off, so that's probably my mistake. Our other 2 VFMs are still together, nice little wolf pack. We have our eyes out there at B with their VBL. Now here's the problem that my team is going to face, and they don't recognize in time, and that is over there at the C4-5. We have the Leo and the VFM sitting up there, and I think we also get a Terminator up there eventually. Well, that gives them cross shots down the C and B line, right? And we have tanks coming in on the A, which means everybody that goes past this building, except for maybe Snaggle because he's small and he can just hide in that little hole over there, is going to get just crushed, right? So let's see how it plays out here. Now notice I'm playing way too passive, so this is my first mistake. I'm playing passive. I had seen something that maybe that guy that gave me a pause. Now in the game, you notice I talked about already the people on the hill. I haven't really gave them much notice. Now I'm going to come over this berm, and I give myself credit because I did see the issue right there. I knew at that moment that everybody up there was going to die. I just knew it. Because that's just a dead zone. Going out there, because we can't push over the tracks, we didn't have the numbers together. One of the problems was Crash was the first one there, kind of by himself with the VBL. Then you had Old Gray trickling in behind him, and then me. So had we really wanted to take that corner, we should have all 3 of us been together when we made that push. So I'm not pulling anybody out because all 3 of us were out of position to do that push. So at this point, what I should have done is stayed here or backed up some, because I have Terminators coming. There's a Terminator there. There's a TD there. So I had some support. We could have tried to defend off their ultimate push. But let's see what kind of potato move I made here. And you can see our team is dying. They're going to just keep getting hit from the hill. And luckily, Snagglefox, he's pretty quick. Gets out of there when he can. Now, I make the mistake here. I know that I can't go out there, but I see old Gray in trouble, and now I'm committed. I can't go back. Look at that. I'm dead. It doesn't matter where I go. I knew better. So completely my mistake. And this is breaking one of my rules, which is don't go anywhere I can't get out of. And this is one of those situations. So yeah, definitely when you're doing these, it can be hard to accept that you've played that shitty. And you know, it's a tough pill to swallow. And but everybody does it. You break your rules, you know, you admit you didn't play good, and you try to fix it in your future gameplay. So let's do one more. See what I did wrong in this one. So I've already broken my first rule, which is don't go anywhere I can't get out of. So I know that that is why I have that rule in place. I just need to stick to it. And I knew, especially at that point when I saw that those people were up there, that I shouldn't be going out there. Now this one, I have another rule, which is, especially when I'm playing a light tank or a TD on, and this is just a general game, it's not a team game, that I like to wait for first contact or to see where my team is going to push before I commit to a lane, right? I definitely broke that in this one, and I believe in this game I cost us the game. So let's watch. And this is, I decided I'm going to go south because I really like going down to the eye line around that hill and coming up along the backside. Unfortunately, I'm so committed at this point. I head south. Dirt Ghost come with me, probably to support me. But me and him are the alpha members of this team. I mean, our team is relying on us to do a lot of the damage because we have a couple of VBLs, a BMP3. So now, okay, I have two. If you look here, I have two tanks up here on my mini map that just popped on B6. My first indication that I'm in a bad spot, right? This is not a full game. This is only 8v8. So they're probably going to stick together. I know that. So they're at 5-6. So let's continue. So my first sin here is I'm out of position. I didn't follow my first rule. Now, they're pushing into our VBLs. Our VBLs can't handle that situation, especially if, okay, now we're really in trouble. Look, and I'm continuing to go south. What am I doing? So now we're in big trouble. We are out of the fight. Me and the Scent are just not helping. We haven't fired our guns. So now I'm in a panic. I know at this point that I am out of position. I can't help my team, so I'm going to start rushing into the battle and making mistakes because I know this is my fault, right? So it's really crucial when the pressure's on and you know you fucked up that you try to limit your future mistakes. You know what I'm saying? So I should have played this smarter. Instead, I'm playing too aggressive just because I want to get my gun in the game. I impulse shot there. Now I'm going to pull up to a position that's really weak. As you can see, just poor play. So I just kind of unraveled here at this point. And this was a loss. This was a loss from the beginning of my choice. So one of the things I had done for myself is built in the rule that I like to wait to see where my team is going, where first lights are before I commit. I broke that rule, and here's why it's such a bad. Look, I haven't even done any damage yet. Why it's such a bad or important thing to look at these over and reaffirm what you've done incorrectly. All right, I hope this was helpful. I think that if you spend some time, and you don't have to go over every game, obviously, but if you didn't perform on, like, I have three metrics which decide whether or not I'm going to review my game. How was my damage? Did I get any kills? Did I win? If I failed at all three of those, I'm going to go back and look at my game just to see what I did wrong. And I recommend you do that too. And hopefully you can build some positive habits based on what you messed up. So good luck, and I hope this was helpful. Thanks. Bye.